Today we're behind the wheel of a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. Such an iconic car, and this one's got buckets and center console, which not a lot of them had. A lot of them were column shift cars.
Very rare that way. I mean, the Roadrunners are pretty much the cheap ones. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sport satellites, then the top GTX. This 383 really rolls, doll.
Yeah, it does. Good power.
Transmission shift's good. It does have a posi in it as well. Brakes, absolutely perfect. No pull left or right. Steering wheel's nice and straight. Wipers do not work.
That's your headlights. Or no, it's wipers, sorry. An idiot.
Horn works, gas gauge works, alternator gauge works. Factory temp gauge, not sure on, but aftermarket down here I know does. And I like that they put a manual choke on it, you know, for that cold start. Original radio still in it, non-working, but the nice thing is that the dash still looks nice and original, you know. Aftermarket tack up here. I mean, this 383 runs like a 440 in my opinion.
Yeah, it runs great.
It's built.
It runs hard.
Speedometer works perfect. Dual exhaust sounds great. Perfectly straight down the road. The previous owner just spent a lot of money on just making sure mechanically he could jump in and drive it anywhere he wanted. He owned it for probably the last 12 years. We sold him this car probably 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So
He's kept it nice.
Got a nice idle too, doesn't it? As far as the headliner goes, that's in great shape too, isn't it? It's really nice. Dash, everything's beautiful. Tires might be just a little tiny big for
I like how Wally's got a little Roadrunner back here behind the tack. Of course, those can be removed, but yeah, it gets up and
Sounds
goes.
good, doesn't it?
Yep.
Shifts about 4,000 RPM. I love the sound of railing on them over that bridge.
Oh yeah.
Just a nice echo. Here's our brakes. Brakes stop really nice. Again, steering's nice and straight.
Nice.
Turn indicators work. It hooks, don't it?
It does.
Yeah. That's one thing Wally said too. He put the different gears in the posi in there. You know, he wanted to take it to just have some fun with it too. So
Yeah, nice Roadrunner. This is the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, iconic muscle car. Great sound in 383.
sounds good, doesn't it? I really like the color too. Nice running motor, headers, power steering, beautiful engine bay, really for original Dalton. .383, beefed up a little bit. For an older restoration, I mean, this paint job's probably 20, 25 years old, all right? And look at the engine bay, still looks good. Shows a little wear, you know, it looks damn original, doesn't it?
Yeah. Neat
I
car.
love the Coyote Duster air
I do
cleaner on
too.
it.
It's the only way to do it under the hood of a Roadrunner.
You know, this Roadrunner's not a trailer queen, but I'll tell you what, it sure is a gorgeous local car show quality driver.
For sure.
Very solid underneath. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, make sure you do. Check the frame rails, trunk floor, check the floorboards all out, super solid. Front bumper chrome is beautiful. Headlight, eyebrows, and the grille is all original, so that's got a little tarnish to it. Front edge of the hood lines up nice. Back edge of the hood lines up good as well. both sides. Top of the fender matches the top of the door on both sides. Excellent right here. Again, a really solid Roadrunner. Most of these rusted out. This is a good clean car. Bottom of the fender, rocker, door, all looks excellent. Bottom of the door lines up nice there. Chrome on the vent windows are good, nice and clean. The roof's nice and straight as well. As we come down here in that sail panel, that's excellent. It's got one, look at that little tiny little solvent pop or a little bubble right there. Look up and down the sides, nice straight car. Behind the rear wheels in great shape. Tires are excellent. They are newer, the wheels are brand new. Back bumper looks great as well. MagnaFlow tips. Just even in here, the trunk lid fits great all the way around. Tail light lenses are original, but they still look nice. Back shelf looks good. Top of the back seat is excellent. There is a little blem in the paint right there. Just a little tiny crack. Door jamb paint looks good. Been repainted once at least. But again, years ago, and it still looks really nice. I sold this car 12 years ago to a good customer locally, and he just traded it back in. And the paint was like this when he got it, and I know it looked about 10 years old at that time, but still good. So it's been very well kept. It's got the seat belts in the back. We will dye these back armrests. They need to be dyed. Headliner's in great shape. Visors, original. They have just a little wear around the edges. And I love the buckets and console. Dash pad is excellent. Steering wheel's nice, but a couple little cracks in that. And the dash isn't all butchered. You know, a lot of times they are. They were just kids' cars back in the day a lot of times.
And like you said, the big thing for Roadrunners, any Mopar really is it's super solid. And having the paint done as long ago as it was, you know, if you'd have those bubbles, they'd be showing themselves by now.
Exactly. Love the wheel and tire combination on it. Looks nice, nice and straight. Again, driver's side door fits really nice here. Rocker panel is great. One thing I did notice, you got to get almost down on your hands and knees, but if you look right there, somebody put a jack under it at one time, got a little too close. So it's got a ding, a dent underneath the rocker right there. Bottom of the fender is nice and solid as well. And just really nice and straight right here, all the way along, nice gap. Doors are solid, but it looks like at one time they put just a patch right in here, like I said, years and years ago, right in that area. Looks like original paint right here on the top of the door panel. Seats look good. You know, the cord around there is nice. Console lights work as well. It's a really good car. 79,000, 16 miles on the odometer. Check this one out on our website, coyoteclassics.com. Make sure you look at all the pictures, and great Roadrunner, Dalt.